Hi folks, here we're back with a recession is a terrible thing to waste. Are you mentally prepared? I'm here with my guest Timothy Barlow from madtoglad.com, and he's giving you the right perspective on how you could change your perspective to leverage and build wealth in this recessionary times. Timothy, what other exercise people can start doing to change their financial situation or prepare them mentally to deal with this recessionary market?
Well, once we start to line up our conscious intention with our unconscious intention, and once we start to let go of some fears, one other exercise that will help you do that is to take a look and to understand that right now most people would agree that their lives are full. There's no more room.
What do you mean their lives are full?
Well, meaning that if I want more success or more vacations or more money or more, that I don't have room to create that right now because of my daily routine. I mean, I don't know many people who would say, yeah, I have an extra 3-4 hours a day to do this, right? So one of the things to look at is to say, if I want to add something to my life, and I use the analogy when if you're carrying around your life as a load of groceries,
right?
And somebody says, well, you know, I've got another bag for you, and you say, well, I don't know where to put it. You stick it under my chin, or you know, or put it in my pocket. I mean, we're overloading ourselves. And something's going to fall anyway, kind of thing. I have to kind of take a look at the load I'm carrying, or the life that I have right now. All of the decisions and choices that I make, I'm full. So if I want to add something, what am I willing to let go of?
So we got to give up something to get what we really want.
I don't like to say you have to, because you know, like most people are going to want it, but yes, I'm suggesting that right now there's no room for success.
So there's no room for success because what you're saying, I'm trying to understand clear, especially with the views out there, is that people are overloading themselves with the things that they don't really want.
That they think they need.
They think they need, and that's preventing them to get into the things they actually really do need.
Right. So if somebody, for example, was going to start their own company but couldn't leave their full-time job, they might say, well, when I get home after work, then I'm going to spend a couple hours on the computer and do my thing.
Right.
Right after X Factor, or you know, right after American Idol. You know what I mean? And I have to have my Timmys first, and I have to, you know, and all these kind of things, and it's just. And when you put all those in, now you're at 10 o'clock at night. I'm a little tired. You know what? I'll go to bed. I'll do it tomorrow. And then, but tomorrow there's something else. I've got this to go to or that. So I'm already committed most days of my life. Most people don't have a few hours to give up. So we really have to take a look and they say, well, how do I occupy my time now? What do I do with my day?
Right.
And so, for example, if you know, people, I heard this once. Somebody said, "Oh, I can't start my day without my Timmys." You know, it's like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, so you need that coffee. It's like you don't really need it. You think you do, but you don't. And if you were to remove it, you'd be surprised at how much more energy you have and how much more consistent energy you have without coffee, for example.
So there you go again, folks. What Timothy's talking about. You got to start giving up stuff. You got to start letting go. If you have a bunch of activities in your life right now that's preventing you from freeing up time to start your own investment, from start creating better credit, from start going to your bank and start negotiate your credit cards, your mortgages, and these kind of things. But he's saying you got to let go. Your hands are too full with the stuff that you think you need, and that's preventing you to get to the next level, which is creating success in your life. And what else is going on with folks, Tim?
On that note, one exercise that I did for myself years ago really helped me in my life is that I thought, if I'm carrying mental baggage and emotional baggage, you know, then I have too much physical stuff in my life too. Like I had 3 TVs. What do I need 3 TVs for? You know, I have you know, or I have, you know, 6 suits. Well, I only really wear 2 of them.
Right.
So I decided to make 3 piles in my life. I went through everything in my life and I decided and I committed to making 3 equal piles.
Really?
And the first pile was the keep it pile. The second pile was the give it or sell it pile.
Nice.
The third pile was the trash pile. And I decided that to the best of my ability, I would make all the piles equal. And so at the end of this exercise, I had 1/3 of what I had before. sounds a little scary, and people go, why do I have to give up my stuff? And this is what I talked about, those reasons, excuses, they're going to come flying out of you now. You know what I mean? And like, I need that. You know, and it's like, do I really need that? Or do I think? And the reason that I had this revelation was because I had moved 5 times in 6 years. And I realized one day that I picked up this box that we were moving, and I realized I had moved this box 5 times and had never opened it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, why am I moving this box around? So once I freed myself of all my physical stuff, the emotional freedom from that was overwhelming. And,
really?
And it's hard to understand until you actually do it. That you realize, like, you free yourself up, and you are now, and you have so much room now for new stuff, new experiences, new people to come into your life.
So we're doing house cleaning. First,
Yes.
we clean it mentally, clean the mind.
Now emotionally.
Then we clean the emotions.
And now we're talking physically.
And we're going to clean the house too.
We are cleaning house.
There you go, folks. Go give away all the stuff you own for this recession.
I'll take some.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we clean ourselves mentally, okay, our mind. We clean ourselves emotionally. And now you're saying clean ourselves physically.
Yes.
So we're actually going through our personal space. And that's actually a good exercise for this recessionary time.
Absolutely.
Because now we start to get rid of stuff we really don't need.
You don't need it.
Right.
And what it's doing is it's keeping energy like trapped in you. You know what I mean? Like, with more stuff, you got more problems.
Right.
With more stuff, you got more worries. You know what I mean? Like when we look at one of the largest growing industries is the storage industry. I mean, you know, and it's been proven that from the 1950s, our houses are 3 times bigger than they used to be from the 50s. 3 times. So you would think we have enough space, right? No, people have that 3 times space, and they rent storage. You know, like all this, you know, hoarding. And so again, when we talk about unconscious messages, when I'm holding on to all my stuff, I am sending and feeling an energy that says there's not enough.
Well, I have a policy that I practice in my house. And some people might agree, some might disagree. If I can't use something the next 30 days, I give it away or throw it away. Is that a good philosophy?
I like it very much.
30 days.
I like it. Like,
if I can do without it for 30 days, 30 folks,
right.
I really don't need it in my life.
Right. But again, this is between thinking we need it and do we really need it? A lot of people, well, that might happen. One day I might need this. It's possible.
But I must.
But it's like a 1% chance.
But I must add to that. If I have my money in my bank for 30 days, I do not give away that.
Well, some people do, actually. You know what I'm saying? That's the next step of growth for you, Frank.
30 days in the bank means it's going to investment on the 31st day.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that either.
That's right. Okay. Again, folks, we're here with Timothy Barlow, the perspective coach from Mad to Glad. He's changing your perspective, giving you different tips and strategies you can implement in your life to withstand and go through this recession, being positive and able to leverage the negative situation that everybody's talking about, so you can build wealth and turn your financial situation into something extremely positive. We see you soon.